Hi, I'm Wendy, I'm from the Learning and Libraries team, and today I'm going to talk to you about the behaviour cycle, something else that we look at when we're looking at managing anxiety. So if you've seen any of my other videos, I have talked a lot about getting stuck in loops and cycles when you're in a state of anxiety. And this explains in really simple terms how that happens. So I want to look at my drawing. The top of your circle is your A, that's your trigger point, that's the event that happens. B, your belief or thought. What do you believe about yourself or the situation? What thoughts go through your mind? And then we move on to the behaviour or the consequence. What do you do as a result of that belief or thought? And what are the consequences of it? Whatever happens here generally moves into another trigger and then keeps that cycle going. So I'm going to give you a quick example of a situation. So let's say it's late at night. I live in an area, there's been quite a few burglaries recently, and I hear a strange noise. Okay, that's my trigger event. Late at night, I can hear a strange noise. Now my belief or thought at this point is going to change what happens here. So in this instance, my belief is there's a burglar in the house. There's a lot of burglaries around. What do you think I'm going to be feeling at this point? My behaviour here, based on that belief, is I'm likely to be scared. I'm either hiding or I might be on the phone to the police. If I'm hiding and I'm phoning the police and I'm not getting any answer, or I think they're not fast enough coming, this is going to trigger my feelings again that actually I'm now in danger, which might cause me to do something else. So I don't know what, for example, maybe I'm going to go and hide in the wardrobe now. This gets me into a loop. I'm just keep going round and I'm making myself more anxious because my behaviour here is setting up another trigger, which then triggers another set of beliefs and thoughts. And so I'm just stuck going round in a circle. So let's take the same situation. I'm at home, it's late at night, I hear a noise. Now, I've got teenage sons. So let's say I think one of them has just come in. If that's my belief, my whole behaviour and consequence here is going to be completely different. So I may well be very relieved that they're home and safe. In which case, I haven't got a trigger now. I'll probably just go back to sleep. And I'll probably even sleep better than I would have done knowing he was out. Can you see how that just change of belief has actually stopped that cycle now? Instead of going back up to a trigger, it's just stopped here. Let's change that again with another belief. So late at night, hear a noise. Now this time my belief or thought is my other half has got up and made us a cup of tea. Now my behavioural consequence here really is going to depend on how I feel about that. But let's say I am not somebody who likes my sleep disturbed. So actually I'm angry at this point. So what's my behavioural consequence? I'm likely to pick a fight with him. Therefore I'm going to have another trigger that will make me anxious because now I'm having an argument with him. My belief or thoughts again will change how that carries on. I could change that thought to actually this is my fault. You know, he didn't do anything wrong. He was trying not to wake me up, in which case I'll just go back to sleep. If I think he did it deliberately, the argument's likely to carry on. So again, it's a really another simple tool. This is one you can do after the fact. If you can recognise what your beliefs and thoughts are and how that impacted on your behaviour and consequences, you can soon learn to challenge your belief and thoughts and cut it off at this point here. That way you change your behaviour and consequence and you can stop getting into that loop. So give it a go. Next time you get into a situation where you feel anxious, write down what set it off, what were your immediate thoughts, what did you believe about the situation, and what happened as a result, and see if you can identify the cycle that you're in. Hope it helps.